Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. We are going to have 5 minutes of Reiki, followed by 5 minutes of free-for-all questions. And so for the Reiki, I am going to be setting the intention for whatever will benefit each of you the most as individuals. If you have something more specific you would like the Reiki to focus on, feel free to adjust that intention. For those of you who are watching this video after it is no longer live, please know that you can still receive the energy, the Reiki energy, and get just as much benefit from it as those who are here while I am live. So let's just get this Reiki started, shall we? All right, so it's 1:56 here Mountain Time in the United States. And so we will be finishing up at 1 after the hour. Ricky, hey, hey, glad to see you, my dear. Diane Lennon, hello, hello. Love and light, hello, 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 how are you? I almost read your thing out to you, but I'm trying to say hello to you. You were just thinking, where is Amista? You must have been feeling my vibes getting ready. Carly Andrews, I don't think I've seen you on while I'm live before. Welcome, welcome. We're glad you're here. Tammy Bambi, hello, hello. La da da da. Good morning, Miss Carrie. A little bit better is progress. We'll take progress. Oh, Ria, hello, hello. Nice to see you, my dear. It's afternoon here. Yes, it is. You're quite welcome, quite welcome. We have a little family here. Keeps on growing. We like it. We like it. We like it. 10 o'clock where you are, Ms. Vicky, it will be 10 o'clock American time, 2200 your time. PM. PM, for those of you who don't know what 2200 would be. 10 p.m. La da da da. 4 more minutes of Reiki left. Boy, the Reiki is going by fast today. Da 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 da. No worries, Ricky. Hello there, Sam. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. La da da da. 3 more minutes of Reiki. How did that happen so fast? Oh, yeah, it's totally fine. I'm used to both ways from being in the military. The military in the U.S. uses the 2400-hour system for time. So I go back and forth. I actually set up my calendar on that system of time. That way, there's never any confusion about what's happening in the morning and what's happening later. 2:58 where you are, Love and Light. You're in Central Time then. Carla Ali, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you in the room, my dear. Regina Singleton, hello, hello. That's funny, Regina. You bluntly stop. Get out of my way. Don't get between me and my Reiki. It reminds me of those sayings, just hand over the chocolate and nobody gets hurt. And 2 more minutes of Reiki. Louisiana. I'm not sure why I had you in my mind on East Coast time, but I did. I sure did. Thank you guys for the thumbs ups. I appreciate those. Those of you who are sharing this video, I appreciate that as well. The more people I get to help, the happier I am. La da 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 da. Thank you also to those of you, by the way, since I'm saying thank yous, to those of you who have purchased and will purchase either Reiki sessions or readings with me. I appreciate that as well. One more minute of Reiki. Gosh, I cannot believe how fast the Reiki minutes are going today. I feel like we're on like quadruple fast forward or something. Brenda Rosario. Hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room, my dear. Not sure if you've been here before. Seems like maybe I saw your name. It's working in a calming way for you. That's awesome. You're going to be moving to Virginia? You have been here? Okay. Once you've been here a few times, I'll know right off the bat when you walk in the door. And I apologize if you've been here a few times and I've just forgotten. Then you just get to smack me upside the head with the 2x4, get me in gear. Virginia has nice accents. People from Virginia do. And it's pretty there. There's a lot of green and there's a lot of horses, if I remember right. All right, so let's finish up the Reiki. And now we're opening the doors for free-for-all questions and or cards of the day. Who's going to be the first one in? Carrie wants to know, will her work endeavor with her partner be successful? I want to use these cards for this. Will the work endeavor with Carrie and her partner be successful? La da 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 da. Run away from that. That's what I have to say. Carrie, this is probably you. This is the Queen of Arrows. If you're not an air sign, this just talks about having on your business head, logically thinking these things through. But the card that follows that is the Three of Arrows. This is heartache. That's like, no. Two of Stones. In this deck, it's actually labeled as challenge. So that tells you this is going to be a massive challenge. It's going to require healing by the time it's all said and done. And you've got the Three of Stones in reverse. This just means y'all don't collaborate together. So keep this romantic partner in romance and out of your business life is what I would say. Please. Please. Diane Lennon, COD for you. Diane Lennon. Okay, honey bunny. You have the High Priestess, Diane. This just tells me that there's something that you're confused about right now. I know a lot of people say this is secrets coming out. That's not how I read this card. High Priestess in reverse is someone who is confused. Okay, I've already lost track. Okay. Ricky Jorgensen is up next for a COD. And I'm behind on my chat, guys. So if I'm not answering you accordingly, you know why. Ricky Jorgensen. You've got the Three of Swords, but it's in reverse. This is a good card. This just means that there was something that was making you feel some heartache or some pain, and that pain is being healed. So something is turning around there. Could be that you're just doing healing on yourself. Could be that you're communicating with that other person that was making you feel heartache. Love and light, I can't even tell you how many cards just fell, by the way. But that is being healed one way or another, Ricky. So love and light, I just started to shuffle for you while I was talking to Ricky, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards fall. You need 2 readings. Only 2 of them fell right side up, though. So I'm going to read the ones that fell right side up for love and light. Love and light, what you got is strength. And you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this basically just means that whatever it is that you're stressing out about, if you evaluate who you are and what you're all about and what you're doing, then that'll make some of the stress just dissipate. Because the things that you're good at, I don't know why you're stressing, because the things that you're good at it. And there's no reason for you to be stressing. Okay. You got this, baby. That's what these cards are basically saying. Quit worrying. Regina Singleton. I talked to someone about the job I asked you about. She says, I may be scared now, but I'll be ready and love it. Oh, this is another reader. Can you see what I'll be doing? Honey, whoa, I'm not even going to go there, because you've got like a little bit from me, a little bit from somebody else. I don't know this other somebody else and how good they are or how good they aren't. And I'm not going to build on something that somebody else says. I would like go back and re-verify. Even if you came to me for a live reading, I would go back and re-verify things before I would build on to something that somebody else has told you, because I don't know them from Eve. Okay. So pick another question for me, honey, because of course you are confused. S Sand needs a COD. We're going to do Lenormand for S Sand. That's like having a teacher that's teaching you physics, and one teacher teaches you something one day and another teacher comes in and teaches you a completely different theory the next day. And then you want to go back to the first teacher and say, so-and-so said this works. What do you think? Maybe it's easier in physics than it is psychics. Maybe that wasn't such a good example. But anyway, it puts me in a weird spot when you do that. Let's see. S. Sand, what you've got for a house card, my dear, because I'm doing Lenormand for you. You have the Clover. Clover talks about good luck. And on your cover card is the dog. Now, this talks about a loyal and faithful person. So this can talk about either you are lucky to have a loyal and faithful friend or a loyal and faithful person in your life, or this can talk about that you have a friend who is very lucky. Or maybe you have a friend who's getting lucky. The Lenormand can be very specific. Maybe you're getting lucky with a friend. There's a few different ways to actually look at this. If in a real reading, we would use more cards to actually clarify which one of those options the cards you're talking about. But just on these two cards, you're kind of getting the idea there. Okay, so that was the timer. So that's the last question or COD that I'm doing for the day. Let me just check on you guys' feedback and anything else that you've had to say. Let's see. Oh, there's Medic. Hey, hey. I don't think it'll be a full-time paid job. And as far as will they call, people are usually looking for volunteers. So I would expect so. I'm not even reading that. I'm just being like, I would expect so. But I don't think it'll be full-time paid. You might have occasional paid. Let's see. What's next? Oh, that's a heavy question, Carly. For those of you who have really important questions that are heavy on your heart, then you guys, if instead of waiting until you catch me live before my timer runs out, you can order a 1-question reading. I have either 1-question or 2-question recorded readings, or you can get a live reading with me. Of course, also there's Reiki sessions. Anyway, all of that can be found on my website, which is www.amista.info. Once you're there, you can see how all that stuff works. You can also get my contact information if you have any questions, or if you just want to call to schedule, whichever, doesn't matter to me. Just give me a call or text me, or if you're overseas, go ahead and get a hold of me by Skype, and we'll get you taken care of. La da 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 da. Shakoya, hey, hey, glad to see you in the room. Yeah, that was a pretty scary thing that I saw there, Carrie. I would not. Nope. Save yourself some headache. Don't do that. Hello there, Lorraine. Glad you're in the room, my dear. Regina, you're going to run with Carrie. The buddy system. That made sense for you, Diane. Cool, cool. You're quite welcome, Carrie. There's Willie Dog's mama. La da 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 da. Yeah, I'm just doing the first video so far. I have another video coming up. Doing some healing on yourself. Good job, Ricky. Libra chick, glad to see you in the room, honey bunny. You're a little bit late, but still glad to see you here. La da 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 da. Okay, so here's what I would say, Regina. If she wasn't a reader and she was a friend, I would say trust what your reader said. That's what I would say. Especially, I don't. If you have a reader that has a good track record, you always want to trust what your reader says. Okay, whether it's me or whether it's somebody else, if they've got a good track record, I would always go with that. The reason that I always would go with that is because at least for me, whenever I check in with Sacred Spirit. So I'm not just checking in with just any old Yahoo that happens to float through my aura, you know. So I'm pretty confident about the things that I say. Now, obviously, free will can change things, but you know, if somebody is just giving you information that is not from upstairs, so to speak, I'm always going to go with the information that came from upstairs. That's my advice for you. I wouldn't let her confuse you. You're quite welcome, love and light. Gotcha, Regina. You know, that's something, I mean, we can do a live reading and really go into details to see what's going on. I don't remember what I got for you the other day, to tell you truthfully. Like, if you're telling me it was a big bag, I kind of have to go in what you're saying. But we can always do a live reading and dig in deeper if you want. That's up to you. Fatima, glad to see you in the room, my dear. You too, Aria. Peace out, honey. Thank you, Sam. Peace out. Peace out, Bully Dog's mama. Peace out, Brenda. Thank you for the thumbs up, Carrie. I appreciate that. Peace out, Ricky. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, peaceful day. And I'll see y'all the next time.